So the Nintendo Switch has finally had its first birthday, 1 year old, the other day I believe. And what a year it's been, really. What a year it's been. I didn't see this coming at all after the Wii U and the shocking sales, relatively speaking, in comparison to the Wii. I thought that Nintendo were going to give up on the hardware market altogether. That was my personal prediction. That I was quite concerned, to be honest, that Nintendo might have to migrate all their development to Sony or whatever else.
The same way as Sega.
Yeah, but it didn't happen. We had this. This was released
It's a beauty.
a year ago in March.
So I remember queuing up at night, pushing my way to the front of the queue.
Yeah, you got it launched, didn't you?
I did indeed, yeah, and I was a real dick about getting it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you went straight to the front because you get some sort of premiere.
I said I hadn't prepaid. I had. So when they were letting people to the front of the queue to prepay, I just went to the front. Well, I haven't. They said, no, you have. I said, okay.
No.
And then I didn't move to the back of the queue because I'm a right arsehole.
Right. So what happened is you got yours at launch and I got mine later on in the year. I don't know why I did that. I should have just got it straight away, but the availability was quite scarce due to the high volume of sales, wasn't it, for a good couple of months.
Yeah, I don't think, evidently Nintendo didn't think that they were going to sell that many.
Well, I think it's just the Nintendo way. People don't realise that they make limited numbers. It's a good business model.
It's fucking annoying though.
It is annoying, but you can say to your shareholders and your bosses, look, we've sold every single unit. That's good. And that is good. Yeah, instead of having loads and knocking around.
It's not really annoying for me because NES Mini, SNES Mini, I got both.
Yeah, you can get them.
As well as Switch. It just means that every time I go on the internet, there are fuckers moaning about it.
Yeah, we've covered this before, haven't we? Yeah.
But that's what annoys me. Just stop fucking moaning.
Just go outside and you might be able to pick one up. That's what I did. When I bought mine, I just left work one day in the autumn, and when apparently there were none, there were just no Switches anywhere. And I just left work, went down the shops and bought one.
Imagine that.
Yeah. I didn't scour the internet and go on now in stock listings and email alerts. I just went and bought one. That's what happened. Anyway, we've covered that.
So if you couldn't get one and you just decided to go outside, go out and play, have a walk. Yeah. You could have walked past my house and seen me playing mine. So there you go, a little taster of what was to come.
So weirdly, I think the Switch was what most people thought this was going to be. Meant to be at first, and this is not the console. This is just the controller for it.
It's really poorly marketed, the Wii U, wasn't it? Really poorly announced.
I thought that what the Switch is now, this is what this was meant to be, but it wasn't really. You could just play this locally in your house if someone was using the telly. That's what it's all about. And again, after the poor sales of this, I never thought in a million years that this would come along, where we had something that was two things at once, which is a handheld and a home console. Didn't see that coming.
No.
Even though that's what I thought that the Wii U was going to be essentially, I just thought that that's it, it's over. No more Nintendo consoles.
I say, and it's gone the opposite way, isn't it? It's 10 million copies, 10 million consoles worldwide in under a year.
Yeah.
Fastest selling console in US history.
Almost 1 million sold in the first month.
Yeah, in the US. That's fucking mental.
When it has now exceeded the Wii U sales, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's lifetime sales. It's been.
Yeah, so in the years, maybe 4 or 5 years that the Wii U was around, maybe 4, the Switch has already outsold it in a year. So I think Nintendo are here to stay somehow. And also if you look at the what's already available in terms of software on Switch, got some killer apps already. You've got Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, fine. Okay, it's a rehash of a Wii U title, but you do get all the DLC already packed in. So,
but say I'm not mad about the Wii U ports coming to the Switch. It doesn't bother me. And like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I never played that on Wii U. Never played it. I'll buy it on Switch just because it's got Funky Kong in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, aside from that,
I think Mario Kart 8 was worth getting for the Switch because it had everything included, and I loved it on the Wii U, but it was good time to revisit, and don't forget that it draws in a new crowd of audience.
Well, people that didn't have a Wii U, and let's be honest, quite a few people didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't until after it had already died.
Exactly, yeah.
So I mean, that's why it's good for people like me that didn't get a chance to play a lot of these games.
Yeah.
Or I had the chance, but just didn't want it. Didn't want to buy the console for it.
Splatoon 2, which I picked up.
That's a great game.
I never played the first one, so good. Everyone's saying, "Oh, it's just a sequel." Yeah, but you got to remember, some people haven't played this stuff.
No.
So yeah, it was a good thing for me to
But
pick up.
also,
I'm really trying
some
to get into that
people
at the moment.
have played Call of Duty games.
Yeah,
They're the same.
there's loads of them. They're all exactly the same.
Different. Yeah, they're the same. But if you buy FIFA every year.
Yeah, it's just an updated version. Yeah. Just another sequel.
They got this season's shirts. Fuck a doodle do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so where do you think? So that was, year one's been solid. Had some great games.
When you look at the sort of rumours and the murmurs that are going on, we've got a lot of their franchises still to come, really. So you've got Kirby.
Played the demo of that.
Yoshi.
Shop.
That's different to what's coming out.
Oh, is it?
But yeah, I think.
Yeah, because I did not like that.
No, that's not keen on that. But there's a Kirby game coming. Yoshi as well. Just getting its own. That looks good. Not to mention a little franchise known as Super Smash Brothers, which is obviously going to come along at some point. And when it does, then the Switch is just going to take another peak. Really.
Exactly, that Metroid Prime 4.
Yes.
I'm most excited for that, to be honest.
That won the E3 really, didn't it?
Yeah, that's silly. That before I played Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
I was more excited.
I haven't got into that yet because there's just so much to play, but I will do at some point. Yeah, I mean, some amazing titles already out, and so much more to come along. There are certain franchises that I really do wish they would bring back. Got things like Wave Race, Beautiful Joe, which I know isn't Nintendo, it's Capcom, but things that were on the GameCube, Star Fox game would be nice.
Yeah.
Another Star Fox Adventures, that would be incredible.
That would be cool, yeah. If we are going to go Star Fox, just Star Fox Zero. No, just don't do that.
I wish they'd bring back some of the Mario sports titles as well. We had some fun with the Mario football.
We got tennis.
Tennis is actually coming
out, yeah.
Golf, I do miss Mario Golf. That stopped at the GameCube, I believe, didn't it? Don't think they brought out another one.
No.
Really, that was a very, very good game. And also, not to forget the Pokemon RPG.
That. Yeah.
When that comes around,
I'm worried. I'm nervous about that, just because there is because it's such a big change. Nintendo don't really release games that are rushed or shit. Not their first party, not their babies. So I think that
they're going to take their time on it, aren't they?
I'm 99% it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
But there's that 1% of think they could really fuck this up, because they could. Well, I don't think they will.
No, I think they'll keep it as the same format as the handhelds before. Obviously with a lot more firepower, because obviously you're going to have, it's going to be you got more memory to play with.
Yeah.
A stronger machine to play with, I would say. And it's on the go. It's handheld, which everyone loves Pokemon on the go. So it's just going to be phenomenal. The sales of the Switch.
I'm going to get no work done.
No, I'm not going to get anything done. And yeah, some of the franchises that come along, I always try and buy physical whenever I can.
Yeah.
Got a selection there. Stone Pinball, which I never thought would actually come out as physical, but yeah, glad to have that in my collection. When these franchises roll around, who knows? It's just going to take over, I think. And do you think the other companies are a bit worried, like Microsoft? Worried at all? I'm not sure about.
I don't know, it depends really, because it's sort of, I think as far as the companies go, it's not, I think Microsoft have really fucked up this gen.
They're pushing for a new one already, I think.
Yeah, but I think, Sony are on top of the pile, aren't they? But then the Switch it didn't seem to be, it's the Nintendo way, it's not marketed at gamers specifically. It seems to be marketed at everyone. And I don't see how that's a problem.
No, I think Nintendo have dropped out of the console rush or war now, haven't they? Because they release their consoles whenever they damn well please.
Yeah.
They don't go by the gens or anything else. They do exactly what they want. So I think it seems like Nintendo just running their own race at the moment.
But yeah, they seem to be autonomous to everyone else.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
A bit of independence. Don't have to follow suit what everyone else does.
Exactly.
They used to do that and they couldn't do it anymore, so they've stopped. Easy.
Exactly. I suppose my only concerns for the future of this console are there's no. I think it's criminal that a year's gone by and there's no sort of virtual console aspect to it. That is a system seller.
I wonder if
people want that.
I wonder if the online paid service will
it's supposed it's supposed to be part of it. They haven't said whether there'll be a straight up virtual console, but they have said they'll do like classic games with your subscription.
Maybe
but you can only play them
monthly freebies or something.
Well, yeah, but the announcement sort of intimates that you're not going to be able to have those games forever, if you see what I mean.
That's the nature of the deal.
You can have them for a couple of months, and then the next one's roll around. Which I hope they change that.
Yeah.
Because that.
They might offer both. I mean, they could have it free for a month and then give you the option to purchase it for good.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
See, that I'd have.
Yeah, it'd be good to, if you're signed up to the service, maybe you can, they'll probably let you play it for a month, and if you want to carry on, purchase it. But
I think they're going to have to offer something decent in their online package, because at the minute, playing online on the Switch, especially if you want to play with mates, is a ball ache.
It's really hard. You have to phone your mates up basically and get it arranged. You can't communicate with them in the system.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to do something about that, because I'm in two minds as to whether I'll pay for it until I find out some more things about it.
I think they will, because on the Wii U they actually had video chat with your mates.
With all 6 people.
Yeah, with all of the other 6 people that had the console. So I think they will allow communication between your mates on the system at some point. It's just early days. I mean,
I hope so.
It's all firmware, isn't it? They can always update it however they wish. They can change the entire interface if they want.
Yeah.
Easy. But yeah, there needs to be something. I mean, some games you're not able to arrange to play with your friends at all.
Yeah.
That needs to change. But that's more down to that piece of software by itself. They'll have to bring out an update once the paid service comes in. So.
Yeah.
What's your percentage on using it handheld versus at home?
I generally use it handheld, even if I'm at home.
I've done that a few times.
Yeah, I'll just sit and I'll play on the sofa.
Yes.
I still use it docked, but I generally use it handheld.
For something like Metroid Prime 4 that comes around, I would love to play that on the TV.
Well, like Splatoon.
Engrossed in it.
Yeah. It's essentially impossible to play it and do well handheld. You need that to be docked, and I think it'd be the same for
Smash Bros.
Yeah, sort of FPS games like that.
Yeah.
Like Metroid Prime 4, I'd need it docked for that.
On the telly.
Yeah. Smash Bros. I've got it on Wii U, I had it on 3DS as well. It was a challenge to see what was going on.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
I got Brawl out, the sort of indie rip-off of Smash Brothers. Yeah. It's alright, it's better docked than it is handheld. Not because of frame rate issues, just because there's a lot going on.
It's that kind of game, I think, isn't it? Especially when Smash Bros comes around, you're going to want to play it on a GameCube controller, which we will be able to do, by the way. It is actually possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll officially make it possible when the game comes out, but you can use a GameCube controller on your on your Switch.
Nice.
So yeah, you're going to want to use that docked usually, unless you take your Switches down to the pub or something. And
that'd be a lot.
That'd be brilliant. I think for me, it's 60-40, 60 handheld and 40% docked. The other.
It's nice to have the choice, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Speaking of which, the handheld mode, whenever I try and talk to people about this, especially on Twitter, we've been blocked on there. Well, it's mainly me that uses it, but been blocked on there for
I was going to say,
pointing out that
access to it.
It's not really portable. Like a briefcase is portable because you can carry it. A Switch isn't portable. It is, but that doesn't go far enough to explain what it is. It's a handheld and home console hybrid. I get so annoyed. Yeah, but it's portable though. Well, so's an Xbox One. You can take that to your mates, hook it up there and play it there. That makes it portable.
I brought mine here,
Yeah, it can be done.
A portable Xbox One.
Portable. See this there, like that's portable, so I can carry it around.
You get so angry about this, man.
But I don't. I'm just sort of trying to talk to people about this, and they just end up blocking us. So I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's weird. But yeah, it's I didn't think we'd get to this point, but I'm glad it's here.
Mm.
And it's just typical Nintendo, isn't it? Doing what the hell they want and coming up with something that we had no idea.
Right, we had a jolly video in a year's time to celebrate the second year.
Well, I think Nintendo are hoping for it to have a 6-year lifespan.
See, that'd be alright.
They need to bring up some more peripherals and things to make it expandable. The whole headset thing might be nice.
I think,
Voice chat and Splatoon, that'd be nice.
As long as they don't fuck around and dilly-dally on the Virtual Console or subscription service and the rest of their first-party arsenal, because that's what sells Nintendo consoles. If they're funny about, they can't rely on games that people have played on the generation before. Like Skyrim, it's a great game, but I found myself, so even though it's portable now,
it's portable.
I found myself sort of not playing it. I mean, I put my Switch on yesterday for the first time in a couple of months, just because I just haven't been playing it.
But when I bought the Switch, I picked up this, which is obviously it's a bit of a rehash of a previous title.
It's a cracking game,
but it's great, and it's relatively cheap for a Switch game. It's worth getting, in my opinion. By all accounts, Capcom had no idea that they would sell so many copies, but they did.
We're getting the collection.
Yeah, it's not surprising. It's a cheap Switch game and it's awesome. But I didn't mind buying that at all. I just didn't mind. It's worth a crack. But as I say, Nintendo do need to just get their heads down and start bringing out those franchises that everyone loves. But they don't seem to know that everyone loves them, like Star Fox and the Mario sports games. And there was a few others. What else? Resident Evil, that'd be nice if they could
we got
some exclusives there.
Revelations, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's good games.
Even stuff like Beach Spikers. We need another Beach Spikers.
I'm not playing that again.
Yeah, it's great. It was a GameCube exclusive, that was.
Fucking hell.
What Pikmin on the go.
See, that'd be nice.
That'd be awesome. But it all remains to be seen, I think. We'll give it another year, which I'll be happy to. Another year.
So I'll still keep sinking my money into it.
Yeah, definitely. I spent like £500, £600 on it.
Well, that's it. I'm happy to spend money on things that I enjoy, and so far the Switch hasn't disappointed me. There are some dreadful indie titles on the eShop.
Be careful with the eShop, everyone. Be careful.
Generally, if something costs less than 15 quid, it's going to be shit.
Yeah.
I've discovered. It's worth just holding off and buying, spending 20 quid.
There's a few titles that I'm waiting to come out on physical because I know they will. And if you do ever get truly sick of them, you can flog them on. That's the beauty of the physical games.
Yeah.
You can't do that with digital. Once you've got them, that money's gone forever. It just seems a bit unfair that there's no refund policy. Because if you buy something and it truly is abysmal, like it's unplayable, you're screwed. Gone. Yeah, it's gone forever. So physical whenever you can, honestly, just get it physical. So yeah, I think that about covers everything. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment and anything else, and we'll be back again shortly. See you there.